Running for their lives, refugees flee from the fighting in Syria. They end up in southern Turkey, hoping to see the city they fled saved from ISIL's siege. CCTV's Natalie Carney has the details.
The battle for Kobane rages on. A night of fierce clashes continued into Sunday as ISIL militants reportedly launched more than 40 mortar shells at Kurdish soldiers. Yet heavy fighting backed by U.S.-led airstrikes destroyed dozens of terrorist targets. Refugees in Turkey are encouraged by the recent gains by the Kurdish People's Protection Unit, or YPG.
God willing, of course I am happy. And we will be able to go back to Kobane, and this fight will end. I hope so.
But others know the situation could change.
We have been fighting against ISIS, so we know how they think. Of course they are withdrawing in order to draw all the YPG fighters out of Kobane and then launch the main attack against them.
Meanwhile, Turkey has said it would not support the transfer of U.S. arms to Kurdish fighters linked to the PKK, a Kurdish militant group that Turkey has fought a civil war with for 3 decades. However, Ankara continues to support more than 1.6 million Syrian refugees who have fled Syria. A few miles away from the fighting, UN humanitarian chief Valerie Amos visited a camp in Suruç on Sunday where thousands of refugee Kurds are finding refuge.
The local authorities, the national authorities, particularly AFAD, UN agencies and international and national NGOs have come together to work very quickly and hard to give as much support to people as possible.
Nearly 200,000 refugees from Kobane have entered Turkey since the ISIL onset began a month ago. There are thousands of civilians said to still be in the besieged town as the war rages around them.
Crowds continue to gather on the hills overlooking Kobane. While the U.S.-led airstrikes and Kurdish fighters have been able to stall fresh advances from ISIS, they know the battle is far from over. Both sides have called in reinforcement and vowed to fight this out to the bitter end. Natalie Carney for CCTV on the Turkey-Syria border.